Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sonico, and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be doing Guild Wars Day 2 Suncrest. Here we go. Oh boy. Guild Wars on live stream. Gotta love it. Guild Wars, here we are. Yesterday we won. Alright. We was a little bit behind when I was doing my fights, but we pulled out the victory. Nice. But let me set up the stream here and we'll get into it. Let a few people get here and stuff like that. But I'll run some trials on auto battle while I set up the stream, and then we'll get right into it. Depending on how it goes, we'll see how long the stream is. Alright. Auto battle. Okay, so let's see if the AI can win here with the auto battle while I set her up. I do have a thumbnail and all that. Okay, yes, that. Yesterday went 5-0. 5-0 was dicey though. Definitely dicey. Fought a Maelstrom Dagonath team that, you know, he kept submerging. Which I never worry about too much. But he could have got me. Fought some dragons, fought some Maelstrom Dagonath, got a set. I had to go the most difficult route. It was a top 30 guild. I got a video out there, maybe after the stream if you haven't seen it yet, of my first day. Gems of War Guild Wars. Gems of War New Guild Wars. I don't know. Gems of War. Whatever. 2025, sure. Alright, I don't need too many tags, I don't think. Got the thumbnail up, it's just a slight variation of yesterday's. So I'll jump into the chat and say hi if anybody's here yet. This is Anxiety. Live chat. We got Tyrion, we got Mike, we got Yandy. How's it going? LFG? What is going on with my mouse? You just watched yesterday's? That's cool. Last Guild Wars I streamed on Thursday, I kind of just forgot. Like, I could have probably streamed yesterday, but I don't know. It was a normal Thursday. It was the day before school started. Like, school started today, so I had to take kids to school this morning. I don't know. I was thinking more about that, I guess, yesterday. Gems of War is the game. Let's save that. And copy this in. We should be good to go. How'd everybody else do on your Guild Wars? Put it in the chat. Alright. About ready here. Let me throw on a little bit of backup. Doot. Probably over-explain it again like always. Okay, I'm ready. Where's my controller? Here it is. I'll take a drink. Oh. Alright, I'm about ready. Let's get out of here. What was happening? Looks like we're about to win. Should be fine if you want to just auto-battle those. Let's get out of here, though. Let's start. Let's go. Let's get it going. Guild Wars, come on. Grab my mail, though. Let's grab our mail. Boop. 23 hours on that. What's our offer? A medal? Yes. I don't want to run out of medals. Deeds? I want deeds. I'll buy both of those. And let's get rid of these blinkies. Get them out of my face. I would probably do all those adventure boards, even though I have all my classes on 100. Okay. Do we have... We need Orpheus medals. That's what I do. Yeah, I like to do Orpheus and Elementalist for everything. I'm not risking it. Guild Wars. Come on. Woo! We got Mission as our opponent. my guild's keep. I don't know why I look at this, but just, you know, when you did your defends on Tuesday or Wednesday, try to fill in a spot that is open. Don't let the enemy team just be able to run over anything. So set a defend somewhere where no one else has set a defend yet. You know, depending, of course. Leaderboards. We are in 21st. Where is mission? Mission. I just like to see what I'm dealing with. Yesterday it was Super Friends, which are some missions slightly harder than Super Friends from yesterday. They only have 25 people in their guild though, so hopefully we can at least win. No matter how well I do, it takes top 27 scores. If you didn't know that, it throws out your bottom 3 scores. Pretty sure that's still how it works. So this guild only has 25 people, so they're gonna miss out on 2 whole scores. So hopefully our guild, you know, we have at least 27 people doing it. So no matter how they do, it wouldn't matter. Like, we just need people to go, and we could probably take this victory. Hopefully. I mean, look at these people in 27th with just 25 people. That's pretty good. But it's also a bad thing for them because you take top 27 scores, and they're gonna miss out on 2 whole people there. As long as we do 27. Which we have 30 people, so you would hope. Rewards, we won yesterday, so we get 10 gold marks, 20 silver marks, 10,000 gold, plus some morale bonuses. Let's collect that. Cool, and we get this stuff. Alright. And, yeah. Time to go. The gate. We got no sets yet. Let's look at the map. 22 people have gone already? That's cool. Why? Yesterday I was like, 8? Why is it 8? But I get it. I figured it out. I'm an idiot. You only have Fairy Ring or the Shrine, so that is concerning a little bit. That only 8 people beat the second fight. There 22 people went so far in my guild, and only 8 people were able to beat the second fight. Yikes. So we have to go to the lair again. Jeez Louise. Yesterday I had to go to the lair in the palace, which is like the hardest way to go, I would say. The top is probably the hardest. You have to go Gate, Fairy Ring, Eerie, Lair, and Palace. I think that's probably the hardest way to go. Let me know if you disagree, but Lair is dragons, and Palace is also probably dragons. Or Takshaka or something. Or Maelstrom Dagonath. So difficult. This is going to be tough today. Great. But we got the gate. Right now we're behind by quite a bit. Must be a decent guild, like I said, with 25 players being in top 30. But let's do the gate. Get the gate out of the way. I got Egress, Staff of Storms, Queltzalma, Icatl. Elementalist. Got double purple, yellow, minus brown. This worked for me yesterday. It wasn't super smooth. I had like 3 good fights and 2 close fights. But we got it done. We went 5-0. We got a set. Shee. So yeah, like I've said, with this Suncrest restriction, it's not I'm not, you know, super confident this time. But did the best I could here. I like Egress for the Eagle Eye. Not necessarily thinking it's gonna like loop on yellow, but also it can target specific enemies with its spell instead of totally relying on AoE or like scatter where they can submerge and stuff like that. I can target, like Egress took out Maelstrom Dagonath yesterday, I think. Can't remember exactly, but you know, I had to use Skulls. I think I actually lost Egress, then I summoned something in, like Sylph or something, and then... But, you know, Egress did some work before that. I got the shiny level 3 Egress. I'm mostly counting on it to just be a little bit of a tank, a little bit of a buffer, 20% chance to dodge, place Hunter's Mark on enemies when doing skull damage, do some good skull damage. Hopefully, sometimes maybe looping, but I'm not using... On my hero, I'm doing Elementalist, so I'm not going all in on that Egress loop. But Queltzalma, I'm hoping, is the one that will loop. The worst thing that can happen is if you get frozen on yellow. I hate that. So I got 3 Orpheus. I did get frozen on yellow a couple times yesterday, and it still was okay, but it is the biggest concern, really, is, you know, submerge on the enemy's team and then us getting frozen on yellow. Which could happen on 3 out of the 4 of our troops. Kind of sucks. But that's also why I'm using Staff of Storms. It's not yellow. I don't know. Let's get this gate out of the way, at least. Woo, boy. You went 4-1 today, got repeatedly frozen in the lair, and couldn't loop. Yeah. That's what I'm afraid of. Alright, we froze them. It's the gate. Let's get it done. We do not have Ecotl. Let's just get some good mana here. We got red, we got blue here. Blue could fall into a red, we got a yellow storm. We could take purple. Purple down, blue. I think I'm gonna match blue up and then hope for some yellow to fall, potentially. Nice! Good start. It is the gate, though. Don't get too excited. Alright, we got Egress. Only 8 yellow on the board, though. Kind of just wanted to fill it up so we can get other things going. Let's see. We got red. We got purple. That's about it. So, what do they need over there? They don't need red, so I'm going to take purple. Let's get our weapon going, I guess. Still no Ecotl. We got green, we got nothing. Oh, well, green, we got green for Queltzama, I guess. Better than nothing. Alright, we took a skull hit, but they're entangled, so that didn't do anything. We got blue here. We don't need blue anymore. Ecotl is not here. We got red. Guess we take the red. Get that staff up. Still no Ecotl. We got yellow and the brown. We got red down here. Let's just get the red. Let's just get the weapon. Got the weapon. Still no Ecotl. This is a slow first fight. Come on. Alright. Nothing? Okay, so, got Egress, we got... I guess we're gonna get up our weapon again. Alright, now we got our Queltzama. Which I'm probably just gonna cast. Yeah. There's 12 blue, 10 red. Don't really have a lot of yellow on the board, but it's the first fight. Let's just get it. Go with blue. Woo! Alright, purple extra turn. No Ecotl. Let's just gotta get our Queltzama again. We could take Skulls and then do a Egress hit. Alright, we finished off the first fight. We made a good, like, match. Our first match, like, getting that yellow extra turn, but it was kind of slow, man. I hope it don't go that slow on this next fight. Alright, got the gate. Alright, we have to go Fairy Ring. I'm going for the set. Might not be... You know, it's going to be the hardest way to go, and only 8 people have beat the second fight. So, yeah, it's going to be tough. But I'm going to try it anyway. Fairy Ring. What are we dealing with? Elementalist. Alright. I mean, that's a competent team, but it's not the scariest thing I ever saw. They're 50% starting, both troops. They got Elementalist. Blowing up green. They're going all Fey. That might be the restriction. Yeah, definitely a competent team. So let's see how it goes. Come on, baby. This is the first real fight. Mist Mother with the Fairy Fire. We got frozen on yellow. That's a wonderful... wonderful. They get frozen at all, and we're frozen on yellow. Perfect. Perfect. We could take red, maybe hope for purple up top, get the weapon going. There's a brown storm. Got red over here. Red over here. It's looking like the red hope for purple. Come on. Alright, we need cleanse. Oh, we got cleansed. Alright, come on, Ikado. Can you please? Like, somewhat you need your Ikado to hit. Like, it can't not hit every single fight. That will not be good. Right, we got red. We got red. That's about it. Red or red. I guess we could get a blue up top if we go this way. Alright, we got our staff. Ikado is here. Okay, we got Ikado. Let's do it. Gets us going a little bit. We got some skulls. They got barrier. There is 19 gems on the board. I could cast my Egress. Could do that. I think I will. Maybe I'll just who should I hit though? Am I afraid more of their weapon or their... I think I'm gonna hit their Mistralis, start trying to take it out. 19 yellow. Alright, we got it. Okay. Do we have... Okay. Probably do that again. 22 yellow. I'm just gonna keep going after their Missy, I think. Just like choose a target and go after it. Right, we have Ikado. We got 19. We got Queltzama though, which I might just do. Could take out Brown. This doesn't work exactly the way I was saying yesterday, but it's like, what else are you gonna do? Like, you kind of have to act like it works the way I was saying. So if we take out Brown, the yellow falls onto each other. Doesn't work exactly like that, but Brown looks pretty good. Green looks pretty good. But I think I'm going to go with Brown, because I don't use Brown at all. We're hoping for this extra turn. Come on. Alright, we got it. And that did damage to their whole team, which is good. Alright, we could take out Green. That would work down here. We could take an extra turn just to tie them, but they're all tied up already. Yeah, it's looking like Green's my best option. See how it falls onto each other, I get an extra turn? That's what I'm hoping for. Let's get this red out of here. I think I'll go to the right. We'll get an extra turn on that yellow. I'll take yellow off the board, though. I don't know if I want to take yellow off the board. Like, if I match this, it'll drop the yellow down and match the yellow. I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want more... I think I want more yellow on the board. I don't want to take 4 yellow off the board. So I think I'm going to take this up. We're not frozen or anything. Okay, if I do brown, I think we get an extra turn. Got a big old skull hit. I might as well take it. I'll kill their hero. Let's go. Got their hero out of here. Alright, now we don't have a very good Queltzama. Could do brown. Maybe purple. Maybe red. I feel like brown's our only option. And brown... I mean, if we have Ikado, though, maybe? No. Alright, I think I'm going to do brown. We don't have enough yellow for Egress. We might not get an extra turn, but at least we get rid of the brown that we don't use. Yep, no extra turn there. It's alright, though. They're frozen. We can do Ikado here. Throw a bunch of yellow up there. I could hit them with skulls and get rid of their Mistralis. Could do it down here also and screw up the skulls up top. I think that's best. I think just to get rid of that troop. It's like 5 away from getting full mana. I could try to just keep looping. I could do Ikado again and just see what happens, but I like the skull hit. I think we'll just kill the Mistralis here. Ooh, we got them both. Come on. Thank you, Sana. Everybody remember, if we ever hit 25, it's halfway through the month now. We haven't hit it yet, but I will double your money with 5 gifted memberships. We still haven't used that up yet. All right, we got brown into brown. Let's get rid of this red. Let's get rid of this red. Probably just kill them. But we got free skulls there. That was cool. So that worked out. We got our second victory. That was the first real fight, and it wasn't a gimme. That was a straight Fae team with a summoning weapon, with Mistralis, with Mist Mother, which everybody loves, with a 50% start. It was a decent team there. Good practice. Alright, let's get this third victory. I definitely don't want to have more losses than wins. Got the Eerie now. Should be a similar team to ours. I think the Eerie is like a Strix or Suncrest restriction, right? This could go very well or not. They got Elementalist, Finesse, Queen Zachi, Ikatl, and their weapon, which is the Ruby weapon. Yesterday, you know, this could be bad. I mean, we have a lot of yellow, and Finesse hits yellow really hard. And that's probably, you know, and the Ruby weapon sucks. It's one of the best weapons in the game. So, yeah. Got to get rid of that Finesse as soon as possible. And then start working on their Ruby weapon. Alright, I'm not changing anything up, so let's just go. Come on, baby. Alright, we froze their yellow and red. That's pretty good. Froze their Ikatl. Do we have our Ikatl? Ah, we don't. It looks like close right here, but we don't have it. Over here also. They're probably going to cast theirs either way, right? Which will give them a lot of mana. They're frozen on yellow, though. I could take yellow, get brown, too. What do we need here? Alright, let's look at all the options. We take this down, we take this over, we take this over, we take this up. Or we just cast Ikatl, get a bunch of mana. We take Ikatl. If we do Ikatl, oh, we are frozen. How'd we get frozen? We would get that. We would get this. Maybe their Ikatl wouldn't be as good if we did our Ikatl. About to just do it. I don't see any. Like, nothing else is going to be that good. Now theirs did nothing. So that was cool. That was, like, free. I can get yellow into yellow here. So Yellow Storm. Just looking around, making sure there's nothing better. I think yellow into yellow is the way to go. Alright, now they're taking yellow. Alright, we cleansed. Can we please get Ikatl? Got Egress with 14 on the board. That is close. I like 14 and up is what I look for, but usually that's when I have a full team of Strix. So I don't know if I want to exactly backfire on a bunch of yellow at the moment. But I could start taking out their Finesse. We don't really have too much else going on for real. We're going to do like 9. Is that right? 9. I mean, it could pop up like here. I don't think we have enough to do it. I don't think I'm going to do it right this second. I'm going to take purple, I think. 1, 2, 3. I don't think they'll... So hopefully not too yellow. Well, they'll be frozen, so... Let's take purple at the moment. They take yellow. So they're going to cast their Finesse eventually. Now there's 13. We don't have purple or red. That sucks. Could start taking green, I guess. Not much going on here. I guess I'll take this green. Come on, Ikatl, where you at? They got Finesse. I got Skulls. Skulls will hit pretty hard. And then maybe I can finish off the finesse with Egress. Nope. Alright, we got... Oh, where's Ecotl, man? Where you at when I need you? Already casted it, huh? 12. I'm gonna work on this finesse. Ah, that might have backfired a little bit. I don't know if that was the right move. We gotta get this weapon, maybe. Why can't you surge? And where's Ecotl? Let's take red. At our staff. Alright, we gotta get going here. Big time. Can hit them with skulls again. 19. I think we gotta do this. Alright, got rid of finesse. We got our Quelt Zalma, but we're frozen. There's not a lot of yellow up there. There's not a really good Quelt Zalma either. We're gonna get our weapon up next turn. Egress would suck. Probably just gonna do Quelt Zalma. Maybe brown. Oh, they got a good turn there, huh? Come on, baby. Alright, we're now entangled. Wonderful. Guess I'll do the staff. We can get a good buff. Ouch! Okay. Staff again. What do we get? Zillapachli. Alright, now we're... Okay. Come on, can I get a loop? Could drop out red and hope for... There's no yellow storm at the moment. I think it's our only option. Go with red. Come on, Quelt Zalma. Of course not. Oh no! Oh boy. Alright, we need a good buff. We need some Orpheus. Dang, this isn't going very good. This is not going well. Crap. I might lose here. I need to take their hero out bad. And we got cleansed. Still frozen on our Quelt Zalma, though. Alright, got rid of that. Alright, we're cleansed. Come on, Ecotl, where you at? We need you right now. Of course not. I'm gonna go red. Of course, man. No Ecotl. We got a big old green. Now we have Ecotl. Alright, come on, baby. Purple. Brown. Green. I think brown here. Need to loot bad. Alright, got it. Could take this. Or I could cast on purple. I think purple's the way to go. Alright, come on, baby. Got it. Green is good. Oh, suck it. Victory. That was tough, man. It's a tough fight. Took out my Egress. They were summoning stuff in the first slot. That ruby weapon was in last slot. Luckily, we got cleansed up and we started going off with our Quelt Zalma. Alright, I got 3 victories. I won't be embarrassed now. I got more wins than losses. And I'm trying the hardest way. And you know, Lair and Palace are the 2 hardest, so... It's about to be... the 0. Nobody's beat this one yet. 0. Come on, man. Got Prismatic Orb, Chrysantherax, Diamantina, Vim... Okay. Oh, man. They could get going pretty quick. They must have accidentally used the wand there. But they still got this. Alright, we're on like a... We gotta loop them like crazy. Keep it on our turn. Yeah, spoilers we'll do tomorrow. Cobra says, I love Queltzama, first mythic I ever opened in this game, and my most used unit. Nice. Mike says, I've struggled without Queltzama, had to use Ruby Wrath, even harder to get looping. I bet. I don't know what I would do without Queltzama this week. Alright, we gotta go. We were facing Chrysantherax. See what I can do against it. Frozen on Queltzama, nice. It's probably the worst one. Could take this red though. Right? Yes. Alright, got some Elementalist business. We can take these skulls. Some more Elementalist business. A nice hit on their hero. Got purple, but we're frozen on purple. Blue? Not on blue though. Let's take blue. Okay. This purple's annoying because I guess they're frozen also on like everything, so it's not gonna help them too much. I could take skulls again. They are hunters marked. I could take the purple out of here and get skulls, but that would set them up for a skull extra turn. But they're entangled. I'll just be taking the purple out of here to get the mana so they don't get it, but also get the skull hit. So I think that's the move. I know I'm frozen, but we're taking skulls for real. Oh, it didn't happen. Some explosion stopped us. Okay, we're not frozen on anything. That's good. Yes! There goes the hero, there goes the Chrysantherax. Okay. Now what? 10 yellow on the board. Ikaro. We don't have it. Queltzama. Where's the best spot? There's 2 yellow right here. There's 1 here. There's really not a good spot for it. Red, maybe? Really not a good spot, but they have 0 mana. They're frozen. Maybe I'd throw up an Egress first. Put some more yellow up there. I think I'll do that. I'm gonna go after their Diamantina. Okay. Didn't get too much yellow. Alright, we got skulls. Egress does good skull damage. Let's do it again. Out of here. Alright. So, now we pretty much win, right? So, I don't know. Doesn't really matter what we take. Blue or yellow. Let's take blue if possible, just so they can't get mana. Or not as much. And we got 16. Let's do it again. 9. Let's go blue. Skulls. Alright. 4-0. Just beat Chrysantherax. Chrysantherax Diamantina. Here we go. Here goes the palace. 3 people at the palace. There's got to be 1 dud out of those 3. Come on. I don't even care at this point. I want the 5-0. I'll take the dud person. Give me the dud. There's probably 3 people here. There's got to be one person that's not as good as the other ones. Let me have it. 2 people have beat the palace. I'm the only person that beat the lair. You'd think I'd be able to beat the palace, but we'll see. I just got a set. One thing that, on top of everything else, the most important thing, other than, you know, I got a set. I just got 1,000 points for the guild by beating this lair. There was a 0 at the lair, there was a 1 everywhere else. I just turned it to a 1. I just got us a set. So, doing my best here. Come on, Palace. Okay, we got Queen Beatrix, Huang Long, Iron Gut. Somebody with their prismatic orb. Okay. Palace. Chad's been a member for 50 months. Let's go. If I go 5-0, I want to see it in the chat. Come on. Alright, we're not frozen, but we're entangled. We got Ecotl. If I take... I think I just do Ecotl, right? If I take this for free, we won't have Ecotl anymore. We can change it to a Light Storm, so let's do it. It'll help us. Alright, we got Egress, we got 11. 11's not great, we're entangled, so we can't take Skulls. They are frozen on yellow. Probably gonna Skull hit me, which I don't love. Might just cast the Egress and hope it screws up their Skulls. If I could take out their hero, I guess their Queen Beatrix would be nice to take out too. Might really want to take that out. And they're stealthy, so... Ooh, I got an extra turn. Okay. Got yellow up here. We don't want to take Skulls, because... Okay, we could take Skulls and get purple. We get the Skulls out of here so they don't hit us. And we'd also get the purple here. So I think I'm going to do it. Alright, we got our staff. I think we go with it. I hope we get a nice buff on Egress, maybe. Hey, we got Submerge. And we just cleansed. Alright. Come on. We got Queltzama. Is there any good spots for it? Brown. Brown's pretty good. All that would fall onto each other, but I don't think that does it. Red. I might just take the Skulls, honestly. See what happens next turn. Like, hit their hero really hard. Egress, 12. Start working on... Yeah! Get out of here. Their hero out of here. We can start working on their Queen Beatrix now. Yellow Storm. We could remove, like, green or brown. Just don't see anything amazing. Might just take Skulls again, like work on this Queen Beatrix. That's the thing I want to hit anyway. 200 damage. Let's just kill it. Let's just kill it. I think a Queltzama will kill it, so we'll just... Well, we could do Egress, put more yellow up, and then do Queltzama. I think I'm going to do that. Alright, now, if we remove red, that'd be okay. Brown. Red again. I'm gonna go with red, I think. We also got this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do some Queltzama. Alright, green's really good. Oh, we don't have her, though. We have Ecotl? Nope. Let's go with Egress. We need to take out... Doesn't really matter at this point, but I think I'll just work from top to bottom. Right now, their High King Iron Gut has 0 attack, so he's not too scary. Huang Long is... Let's go top to bottom. Okay. Could take out Brown, that might work. 3 down, 1, 2, 3. Let's try it. It still worked out. Let's get all this red out of here. Okay. Get 11. Do we have Ecotl? No. Egress, we could. Let's see if we have a good, we don't have Quiltzama, so what am I talking about? We don't have Egress, so let's cast we don't have Ecotl, so let's cast Egress. That's what I'm saying. Alright, we take out purple. High King Iron Gut. Dead. 5-0 with a set. Did it again. Hell yeah. I've been crushing this game lately, y'all, just for real. It could have went the other way, though, honestly. It could have went 3-2, but hey, we went 5-0. 1364. I went it the hardest way I could go. Top 30 guild. Got a set. We're pulling closer to the enemy. I just hope everybody in the guild plays, you know? If they all play, we can win. Because this guild only has 25 people. So we just all need to go. I should probably say that in the chat, you know? Yeah? Typing something, you probably can't see it. Alright, we did it, y'all. If you need to see the team again, I think I have it saved somewhere. Get PvP unrestricted, maybe. Here it is. So yeah, like the main thing is like you don't want to get frozen on yellow. That sucks bad if you get frozen on yellow. If you get frozen on Quiltzama, like that sucks big time. But anything, get frozen on Ecotl, Egress, Quiltzama, that all sucks. Getting frozen on yellow sucks. So I did triple Orpheus for that. I have to do Elementalist because that's the only way you can really stop the enemy from going crazy on you. Right? I mean, you can do whatever. You can use whatever class to try to like do whatever, but you know Elementalist is the best, right? So, and we're doing a bunch of extra turns. Like, the whole point of our team is Egress, Quiltzama, Ecotl. They're all doing extra turns. So, what happens when you get an extra turn with Elementalist? You tie up the enemy so they can't do so much. So, that's why I went Elementalist. It's like the Guild Wars class. It's the PvP class. Orpheus is just for safety. We don't want to be entangled on first slot. We don't want to be frozen on yellow. You know, we're hoping to cleanse that as soon as possible. So Elementalist is kind of like to keep the enemy at bay, and Orpheus is to keep that freeze off of us. We don't want an Egress to be entangled. We don't want to be frozen on yellow. You know, you got the Staff of Storms to summon in case you lose your Egress. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I lose my Egress. I have to summon something in, like you saw with the Zillapachli. Quiltzama, you got to be very careful with where you cast it. You can't don't just pick the color that's the most. Like, if I was doing just regular fights and trying to get them done as quick as possible, I would just pick the color that has the most, you know, like especially like brown, because I don't use brown. But in Guild Wars, you really want to pick carefully what color you choose with your Quiltzamas, because you're going to want to make it get an extra turn. Like, see what, like if I remove this color, then this yellow falls onto this yellow, and it gives me an extra turn. And it's not exactly that 100%, but it's your best shot. Your best shot at getting an extra turn is removing a color that will make an extra turn with yellow. It's going to throw in an extra like 10 yellow on top of that too, so even like where you're looking, it might not happen. It might happen somewhere else, but you want to give yourself the best chance at getting that extra turn by removing the right color. Who cares if the color only has 2 or 3? Like, extra turn is the thing we're looking for, not damage. We got to keep it on our turn so the enemy's not doing stuff. You know, the more we keep it on our turn, the more we do extra turns, the more Elementalist is going off on them. The more we're like, skulls are cascading, we get free skull hits with an Egress that's doing a Hunter's Mark too, while it does skull damage. Like, it hits really hard with skulls. So if you're doing a bunch of extra turns and skulls are falling on top of each other while you're getting a bunch of yellow, they're getting screwed up with Elementalist. You're hitting skulls just randomly. which is effing them up. Like you saw plenty of times in those 5 fights. Like my Egress was like bang bang with the skulls, taking stuff out when I wasn't even thinking it would be dead. It was dead. But that's how you play this team. Icatl and Queltzama kind of go back and forth sometimes. Like you'll cast Icatl, then Queltzama, then Icatl, then Queltzama. Egress we're not using to throw yellow up on the board unless there's like 14 or more yellow, or else there's like nothing else going on. Or it's like targeting certain enemies in case they're submerged, or you want to get rid of something that's down lower. But that's basically the team. You got to play it right. I mean, I can give you the team, and you can go not listen and not watch me play it, and you could lose all 5 fights. You got to really play it right, though. You got to be careful. Well, we're 10-0. Let's go. Hey, thanks, Mike. Thanks, Chad. Thanks, Daniel. We did it. We might be the only ones out there that are undefeated right now as far as, like, streamers and YouTubers and stuff. Alright, I guess we'll play the game normally. I feel good now. It makes you feel good. You know, Guild Wars can really, like, piss you off, but it can also make you feel pretty good, too. So, I'm feeling pretty good now. Let's get our initials on. Let's, let's show some stuff from earlier in the week, like Invasion, Underspire. You can see where I'm at. I've been playing every night, at least doing the bare minimums and stuff like that, so we gotta do the 3 battle tasks in the daily plunder menu and collect 3 hourly income. But I'm just gonna show the Guild Wars, or not Guild Wars, the Invasion. See how far we are. My Invasion team is awesome too, it's sick. You might not be using it either. Like I showed it on Monday, just like I showed my Guild Wars team. You know, I'm showing everybody the team that, and if you use it, hopefully your results are the same as mine. But my Invasion team is pretty sick as well. We're on stage 12. We are right in the middle like always. And let's go. Bog Strider, Ruby Weapon, Arachnian Weaver, and of course the Tower Killer because you have to use it. This is going super good. I'll show you. Alright, let's get up that Bog Strider. We got Ruby Weapon, so we're just going to cast it. We're going to weaken them for our Arachnian Weaver. Take out 2 at a time, blow up the board, get it back up, kill them, bang, all dead. I'm not shooting them down 1 at a time or any of that stuff. I'm not sculling them. I'm taking them out 2 at a time. Ruby Weapon Weaver combo. Bog Strider gets everything up. You have to use the Tower Killer. Alright, Bog Strider. Everybody's up. Arachnian Weaver, get out of here. They're dead. Alright, let's see how fast I can go now. 8 towers destroyed. I'm using Archer for Greenstorm for, I don't know, Bog Strider mostly. 50% start. Let's get up Bog Strider. It should get everything else up, but we got an extra turn right here. So we just do this. There's our Weaver. Should take out the 2 bottom towers. Blow up the whole board. Bog Strider again. Weaver again, or whatever. Now they're all, you know, could do whatever there. I'm not even really casting my Tower Killers. I wonder if it's gonna get, like, they're gonna get more stats though to where my Weaver can't kill. If that happens, then. But you know, this is really good until then. And this is super fast. Alright, we get our Bog Strider up. That gets everything else up. Weaken them with this. Kill them with that. Sometimes it'll get back up on its own, but it didn't there. And they're all dead. It's a good chance to use Weaver, just like the one time when we were using what was that troop we were using the other week where we're just like Enraged Kurandara or something? It's like when you get a chance to use a cool troop that you never get to use, like why not use it? Like, we don't get to use Arachnian Weaver as often as you would think, even though it's a top 20 mythic. Now's a good time to use it. Look what it's doing. It's awesome. Alright, 3 fights. Blue extra turn. Bog Strider. Weaken them. So this is three shots instead of 4 type stuff. Instead of like tower killer, bang, you know, 4 shots, no matter what. This is 3 shots. We don't have anything at all. Let's get up Ruby Weapon. Here we go. Oh, we got this. I don't know why, but I'll take it. Kill him. Back up. Kill him. See ya. Just wondering how long this is gonna work. I mean, it is Friday. It's not like Tuesday or Wednesday. Still working right now. Green. Bog Strider. Everybody's up. Ruby Weapon first. Weaver second. Hopefully it gets itself back up. Oh, so close. But this can kill too. Sometimes. They're getting stronger to where the Ruby Weapon wouldn't kill on 2 casts. So much exploding going on, right? Bog Strider takes out the whole board. Ruby Weapon hits hard and blows up. Raktian Weaver kills and blows up. There's a lot of exploding happening. Up there's a green extra turn, but I don't care. Still taking them out. Waiting for that to start failing, though. Hopefully it makes it through today. Come on. One more fight. Can you do it? Got the Bog Strider. Do we have anything? Oh, we got this. Okay, I'm not casting that yet. We gotta do Ruby Weapon first. But it's ready for when we want it. Does 80. So once they have more than 80 health after that Ruby Weapon, it's not gonna... But right now it's still working. Maybe like tomorrow-ish. Alright, I went up to 10th. And last thing of the day. Let's do some Underspire. Maybe not last thing, but you know, next thing. Underspire, where am I at with this? I've killed 4 dragons. I just went through the 4th door, right? So we're just doing highest level at the moment. I'm doing Dustbringer, Triple Caffroo. Does take quite a few casts. It's starting to fall off a little bit, but we get death marks. And what else you gonna do? This isn't a great week for Underspire. This felt like the best option to me. Alright, we already got a death mark to go off. To kill my hero, that would suck, I guess. Yeah, this is never super fast, no matter what you do. No potions. It's getting the job done. Kinda hot in here. You got the last achievement, 5 immortals to level 10, time to retire? Nice. Good job. You had to do a bunch of PvP to get that? I'm working on Dark Souls as far as like getting all achievements. I'd done it before on Xbox 360, but I've never done it on PlayStation, so I'm like doing it again. But one day I might go after Gems of War achievements. They just always put in new ones. It's like, you can never say you got them all done, you know? Do you like literally have them all done? Is it possible right now? Seems like it's almost never possible. They always put something weird in there that you can't do. And we got Pharaoh Caffrey. Let's just go on yellow. I switched my metals, right? I think I did. Yeah. Come on. One more. One more. Alright, they died at death mark. You said I'd Citadel every day for each season except this one. I had 850 burning marks and it gave me enough tokens to get the new immortal to level 10. Did the 25 cost chests. Okay. You did the epic burning chests. Alright, highest level 155. 147. So we're going 155. That'll take us to the door, and you have to go to the door, so you might as well go to it. Got our weapon up. Oh, I think I have the air off, dudes. I might have to, take a break real quick and go turn it on. Forgot I turned it off. It's like really cold this morning. And I turned it off. Now it's really hot. Of course. That's how Ohio is. Ohio's so... It's like an armpit. It's all sweaty and gross and humid. Super cold. It's like the suckiest place to live, I swear. In the winter, it's like snow. Big time snow. Like, not just a little bit. Not just every once in a while. Like, maybe not as bad as, like, Michigan or Canada or, you know, places a little bit for it, but it's just bad enough. Like, I got my mic on. Let me go walk through the house with it on, see how far it makes it. I'm gonna turn the air on. I gotta go all the way downstairs, though. First day of school. Alright, let's turn this down. And... okay, got it going. Alright, going back up the stairs. Holding on to the handrail so I don't tumble down. That'd be funny, right? Everybody would laugh. Might turn this fan up too, just for now. Hopefully y'all can't hear it. It's a little bit loud. It's like all the way on the other side of the room. I don't really care at this point. We already did what we came to do. 5-0, baby! Can't believe it. I thought for sure I was going to lose. Alright, 153. And 162. Let's go 162. Let's make it to something. We'll make it to the door. We'll make it to a boss. And then we'll maybe go do something else. Maybe I'll play the game normally for a little bit. You know me, I like to play for at least an hour and a half when I do a stream. I try to never do less than that. So we'll shoot for that at least today. Yellow. I love how Caffrey does mana generation every turn. It's like the one thing I do like about it. And, you know, you can give feed Brown to the team. Alignment. So even though our weapon is 25 mana cost and I need to cast it like 3-4 times, it doesn't feel as bad with Caffrey. So we can do this. Blows up in between every turn. We just got filled up right there. Bang. If I had to cast Dustbringer 3-4 times without Caffreys, like, that would be very boring and annoying. But with 3 Caffreys, it's not too bad. Okay. Any extra turns? No. Get them death marked. Much as we can. Alright, Caffrey. Some more Dustbringer. Let's just take Brown. Dustbringer. Dang. I don't know what else to do here, like with this Underspire. Like, Keytar is not a lot of good stuff from Keytar, except for Caffrey, right? Anknum, I guess, is the only other decent thing. But you'd have to cast Anknum a few times as well at this point. So we found the door. After that, I would just have to find the dragon. Brown. Flush it down. Get them all effed up over there. Let's grab this. Let's do this. Let's do that. 74 damage. We could change blue. Grab yellow. Now we can grab brown. Now we got our weapon. Okay. Do green into brown here. Dying to death marks. Which almost doesn't help because we're hitting all of them with the same amount of damage. It's nice to see though. I'd rather have them die to death mark than not die to death mark, but unless they all die to death mark, it's still gonna take the same amount of time to kill them all. Most likely. Alright, found the door. That's all I wanted to do. If you want to try this team, here you go. Did Titan for a Brown Storm for a 50% start for a Rock Solid Barrier. It's like, what else you gonna do, you know? I think Anknum's the only other thing that's decent. Like, she's single target, that would take forever. He's same thing. This, I guess, some Skulls, if you do like a Skull team. I guess you could do like Keeper of Souls. Like, I did switch to like a Bane of Ambition Wrath team last Underspire. I started with something else similar to what I got right now, and then I switched to like Bane of Ambition Wrath. So maybe could do like a Wrath Amon Keeper of Souls type of thing. The Aziris. Might switch to a Skull team later. If you don't have triple Caffrey, Wall of Bones kinda does similar. If you do triple Wall of Bone, it's not exactly the same, but I'd probably put the 3 Wall of Bones ahead of the, or at least one of them ahead of the Dustbringer. But if you don't have triple Caffrey, you can still do like a Wall of Bones, triple Wall of Bones with the weapon. Like you could do, this does some Skulls. Maybe I'll mess around with it. Like, I don't have anything right now, but if I was gonna do anything else other than like triple Anknum with a explodey weapon or something, I would probably do like Rathamon, Keeper of Souls. Apophysis is here too. Like, you could do something like that. Just think about like what's all the skull troops. Like Skeleton's not bad. Gain an extra turn after throwing skulls up on the board. So I just like lump like Bone Dragon. I don't know about Bone Dragon, but Keeper of Souls you get to choose, so you can make an extra turn. It won't backfire as hard. Rathamon cleanses all allies and makes purple and skulls. And then you could do like Skeleton and then like maybe that weapon. Skeleton would have to go in first slot. It'd be like Skeleton, Keeper of Souls. And the Doom Tome is blue. Nothing else on your team would be blue. You could throw it on like the whole bottom of the team if you wanted. But yeah, I'd probably do like Skeleton, Keeper of Souls, or Skeleton, Weapon, Keeper of Souls, Rathamon or something. It wouldn't be fast, but it'd be something different if you're getting bored of this. Your mana generation would be severely lacking. You might even want to like not do that weapon and do like a mana generating weapon. So you could do Skeleton, one of the explodey weapons, Bone Cutter, or I might try it tomorrow, you know. I'll see what's up. But I usually don't fix what isn't broken, so unless this start, like my weapon dies, I will be very irritated. So, you know, that would definitely spur me on to maybe make a different team if my weapon ever dies. Because I don't want to be sitting here with 3 Caffreys. They are not good. Not good without something else. So if that ever happens, then yeah, I'll make another team. If I lose my Dustbringer. Juan's been a member for 30 months. Jets is here. Guild Wars went great for me, man. 10-0 so far. Faced like two pretty decent guilds too. No gimmies at all. Some of the teams were like not, you know, I don't want to downplay it, but you know, a couple of them did use Prismatic Orb. But I killed a Chrysantherax team. I killed a Queen Beatrix team, a Mistralis, like a Fae team. I went the hardest route, went to the lair. I got a set. Like I did what I could do. I went the hardest route, went 5-0. In a top guild, so did what I could do there. Alright, let's play the game normally for a little bit. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Tomorrow we'll do spoilers and just deeper everything. Guild Wars, of course. So, I might even record my Guild Wars on Sunday. We'll see how that goes. But your extra video this week was yesterday's video. The Guild Wars Day 1. That's what I'm doing this month. Posting every day, streaming every time I'm supposed to. And you're getting an extra video a week. It's not working so far. We're halfway through the month, and we're literally crapping the bed and wiping with the sheets. We're wiping with our sock right now, but I'm trying. Alright, I do this first every day. So let's go do it. All 3 of these are decent. I would always do them. You need class experience. It's a great place to get class experience. Just make it a habit. Do your adventure board every day. I think most people still do their adventure. I don't get why they don't do other things. I don't understand why certain in-game players aren't completing the entire Underspire and then lacking on gold orbs. But they still do the adventure board. I guess because it's super fast and easy. Brown into blue. The only thing I don't do is stupid PvP. I need to do it more, for sure. But I know, like, I need to do it. Tell y'all, that's my biggest flaw, not doing more PvP. Everything else that I don't do is for a reason, or I don't think I need to do it. Like, I'm never going to do treasure hunt. I don't think I need to do arena. Dungeon I don't do unless I get a perfect, because I have so many jewels and so much. I have all the dragons. Like, it couldn't hurt me to do dungeon, but it's also annoying when you get like a silence and a deathmark trap and don't get a perfect. I don't want to subject myself to that if I don't have to. I do everything. You see, like, I have this, the amount of gold I have, I always have that because I do my faction events. Adventure board, I've always done adventure board. I do skip sometimes when it's something stupid and I don't have to do it for the XP booster. Like if it's trait stones or souls or something, I'll skip it. Like that specific one. I was bragging on you, Tyrion, last night. I was at Tacit stream and I was saying like how many 20, 30 kingdoms you had. I wanted to see how many he had. He has a decent amount too, dude. He has like 14 or something. I only have 11 or 12. So he's crushing it with his kingdom level and power. I can't believe you got 20 something. That's crazy. Thanks, Beg, man. I've really come around with my teams, I feel. Like, I always say, everybody can get better at making teams, for real. Because I was not the best 3-4 years ago, you know? I was just decent. But I've really come around recently with my teams. Like the last year or two. And everybody can do that. You'll get it. It'll click. You'll understand, like, how to build a team. It's like you gotta have mana, especially in Guild Wars and PvP, you gotta have mana generation. You gotta think about, like, Elementalist is important. Like, Orpheus is important. Like, getting up fast and not letting the enemy team get going is important. Like, some of those teams that I see, like the enemies, like, sometimes they just have, like, 3 super high mana cost dragons. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, bottom dragons, like, what's the point of the bottom dragon? Like, it's never getting up. Do you not understand, like, how mana works? Like, how you get it and how it flows through your team? Like, that bottom troop is never getting up. It doesn't have a good trade or anything. Like, why is that on your team? Like, everything on your team should be on your team for a reason, or else pick something else. Alright, we still gotta collect one more tribute. Let's do our dungeon. I'm gonna see if I can get a perfect. I haven't got a perfect in a while. I almost want to switch. But I always say wait till you get a perfect to switch. Alright, no perfect today. Got a web trap, got a jinx trap. I'm not doing it. Next up would be PvP, I guess. Because this will not be here tomorrow. Did you guys know you don't get gold marks right away when the season restarts? So the way I play PvP is every day I'll do my Citadel Wars battles if they're there. And I'll check for my gold marks. Like, if you do your Citadel War fights the day before, you get gold marks the next day if you're in the winning alliance. So I'll do my Citadel Wars fights every day, then I check for my gold marks. If there's no Citadel Wars fights that day, I'll just check for my gold marks and that's it. But, like, at the beginning of a season, you're not even going to have the gold marks, so I did a little bit of Monolith buff fights and stuff like that, just to make up for it a little bit, but that's like forcing myself to play a little more. I need to play more. I suck at PvP, but I suck at playing it, like, doing it. Got Construct or Mystic. Do I have a team for either one of these? Probably not. Oh, I do. Let's just do this one. I already have a team. The Harpy Mage, Ruby Weapon, Aquaria, Beatrix. Let's just do it. This gives you gold marks. This gives you, what, Swift Talismans, right? We extra turn. We got Harpy Mage. We got Ruby Weapon, though. We do that. Nice. They're all dead. I'm in Diamond League. I go back and forth. I go from Diamond to Ruby to Diamond to Ruby to Diamond to Ruby. It's almost a strat. I'm not purposely doing that strategy, but it is one that you could do. Like, win Ruby and then purposely, like, take a break on Diamond, go back to Ruby, win Ruby. Purposely take a break on Diamond, win Ruby. You know, go back to Ruby, win Ruby. Like, that is a strat people do. It's like either go all in, go all out, and try to always win, or do that. Or do the bare minimum like me. Let's just get this out of here. Oh, we could do this first. It's pretty hard. True damage team, you know. Ruby Weapon, true damage. Aquaria, true damage. Queen Beatrix, true damage. Queen Beatrix is totally blocked, but it's mostly Royal Honey I'm using with her. I could, well, even if I threw her up a slot, she'd still be blocked by Harpy Mage. Okay, come on, what do we got? Let's just get our Harpy Mage up. Let's cast it on this. Ruby Weapon. Aquaria. I like Immortals in PvP, I just don't use them too much outside of it. Alright, Battle 4. The way I do things, you know. What can I not do tomorrow? I cannot do these Citadel Wars fights tomorrow. There's going to be different Citadel War fights tomorrow. The Underspire will still be there. The Guild event will still be there. We're not missing out. Our Vault Keys will still be there. Explore 12 will still be there. But these specific Citadel Wars fights, these specific gold marks will not be there tomorrow. That dungeon that I did will not be there tomorrow. That adventure board I did will not be there tomorrow. That's how I play the game. Try not to miss out on anything, basically. Don't choose to play something you can just play whenever. If there's something else that you don't have done, that won't be there tomorrow. Guardian! Bunch of brown pots. Could do this. Let's do it again. Come on. Guardian standing still. Let's do this one. Get out of here. Alright, last fight. You always had one empowered at the bottom in D. Yeah, on defense you can almost do like 2 empowered converters, because you just, like, you know, like if it's a good offensive team facing you, they're going to be trying to get up quickly. So on defense, you almost just want to, like, try for the perfect, you know, you swing for the fences on defense. If you really want to win on defense, you swing for the fences. You're not hoping to beat every single player that fights you. You know, you're trying to beat every third person that fights you, or every fourth person that fights you. Like, if you set your team up to try to win, like, every single fight, it's probably not going to happen. But if you swing for the fences and you do like 2 empowered converters, and like if everything goes perfectly, like you're going to actually win. Because defense has a disadvantage, right? It always goes second. So on offense, you get to go first. So you're always going to get up faster than the defensive team. So like your defensive team should almost always have like 2 empowered converters. Like, go all in on like one amazing troop, like Maelstrom Dagonath or Chrysantherax or Zul'Goth or something like that, and just try to fill it as soon as possible, and then hope it takes out like their most important troop on the other side when it does get to cast. Like Guild Wars and PvP, especially Guild Wars, because some PvP isn't really that competitive. Like right here, I'm not brain bustering every move, you know, I'm just going. Because most people aren't trying to like super win on defense right here. That's their offensive team over there. This isn't brain buster. This isn't like super hard. You're gonna lose once every 20 fights or something here. You know, you'll. But on Guild Wars, they're specifically trying to, you know, beat you on defense. Like they're setting up a defensive team. Like over here, this is everybody's offensive team. Nobody cares. Like it's not that big of a deal if you win all the time in PvP over here on this side. Because nobody has a specific defensive team that, unless they're a sweaty wrestler type of dude and they do it on purpose, but most people don't have time for that crap. So, like my team right here is going to be on defense. But, you know, is the AI going to know to get up Harpy Mage first? Is the enemy team's probably going to be going just as fast or get up quicker, and then they're going to kill something on my team. My whole team's going to be screwed up. Like, my team is not set up for defense. It's set up for offense. Because offense is the best defense, really, but I don't know. When you're setting up a specific defensive team for Guild Wars, you really want to, like, swing for the fences, is what I'm trying to say. You don't make, like, a normal type of team that you would use on offense. You make a defensive team that the AI can use. The AI is stupid, and they're going to screw it up. So you try to make it to where they can't screw it up. Like, oh, they're going to cast these 2 empowered converters. If everything lines up perfectly, it's going to fill up whatever troop, and then that troop hopefully instant kills or hits really hard or something like that. I'm not even that great at setting up defensive teams, but I've seen enough of them, and I know which ones usually beat me. The ones that usually beat me are ones that get up very quickly and start casting right away. You know, like Chrysantherax just devastates you, and then it gets up again, and now you're wiped out. Or they get up something like Zul'Goth or Maelstrom Dagonath, and they take out your best troop, and now you're screwed. Like, it's usually what wins on defense, something like that. Or if you can do like a loopy like goblin type of deal, but they get to see your team, they're going to scout, they're going to see goblins, they're going to try to freeze the crap out of you or something, you know? It's another thing about defensive teams is they can see, you can scout, so you know what they got. But they don't know what you're going to use. They have to kind of guess. So defense is really hard. You have to swing for the fences, basically. Like, go for a homer, go for a grand slam. Double power converter into something strong. Put annoying stuff like trick and treat on your team and.
Let the light of the heavens shine forth.
But over here, this is all offensive people's teams, so none of this is specifically tailored to beat me. This is all offensive stuff. So it's not as impressive. Me winning these Citadel Wars fights are nowhere near as impressive as me winning those Guild Wars fights earlier. Plus, you can like choose. You get a choice. Like I can go here or here. I don't know. But gold marks, where are they? So the diamonds. Hey, I got gold marks now, so I must have enough, whatever, rank. So I always do these every day. And I got a team, nice. Some more true damage. You can tell I like true damage. You fell an hour behind? Beg said I would do the 5 monolith battles in Central and Furnace for the magic bonus, then do the Citadel battle of the day, then I would play where the gold marks are to get Ravens back and get the gold marks. Beg says if you do that every day by week 10, I had... Okay. I don't know how many immortal. I need to check my immortals. So you gotta have... How many you gotta have to level 10? 5 of them? I just don't care about achievements that much. Especially in this game. Like on Dark Souls, I can get them done and they're done forever and they're... Eh. But on this game, they're just gonna add another one. Like, at the end of this month, they're adding more. It is cool to have them all done, though. Just, like, kind of annoying to me. Like, for my brain. My brain is like, they're just gonna add more, so... I'm never gonna have them all done, really. You could say I had them all done. At a certain point. Which is cool. To look at my achievements, I'd have to get out of the game, I think. Alright, where are we at, y'all? The train is backed back into the garage now. The tires are going flat. The oil's running out the bottom. The garage smells like farts. We're inside eating Twinkies and Doritos, Mountain Dew, playing with our wieners. Shouldn't you be out there in the garage, honey? Nah, I'm gonna play with my wiener today. We're helicoptering it, though. We're making it look cool. Flying around the room helicoptering it. Got to. Why not Ossifer if I got it, right? Skulls. Purple. Blue? We were entangled, but it's like, you get an extra turn, so why not type stuff. Anytime you can get an extra turn, like, especially like in those Guild Wars fights, that's... Extra turn is king. Enemy can't do anything if you keep it on your turn. You can slowly chip away at them and make them weaker while you keep it on your own turn. That's why sometimes I was like, I'm not going to do this, because if I do that, it'll give them the turn. And who knows what they do from there. You can't predict what the enemy's going to do, like, most times. You don't really want to be giving them turns if you can prevent it. Extra turns are king in this game. Just never give the enemy a turn and they can't kill you. I like true damage better than physical, because physical has to go through all their armor and then all their HP, while true damage just has to do their HP. Alright. Just get up Marilith. Ossifer, why not? Red? 3 skulls? Dead. Alright, got my gold marks. I'm done there. Next up, I would go here. Nope. Here? Yes, and it's doubled, so I would do this next. I'm not gonna do it on stream. Team would be... I don't know, I always look at the Immortals first. Like Mirage Expanse, I don't like him. She's okay. Might try to use her. And then I always look at the weapon, see if I have the Ruby weapon, because the Ruby weapon's awesome. This would be the start of my team for sure. And some mana generation. I like this guy. When he first came out, I didn't like him too much, but he's okay. He's not a top 20 or top 30, but he's okay. Sunweaver would be okay. Yeah, they don't really have good mana generation here, do they? Red Rocket. Yeah, I don't know what I would do. There's no good mana generation. I might not even do like this team. Might do something else. Like I kind of like doing this. And I can use my weapon to mana generate. That way we have something. And then maybe Sunweaver. Cause it's the only thing, like, I used to use his yellow. Something like that. This guy, when he hits, he'll blow up, explodes lightning gems, so I like to have him ahead of Ketris. I think he's better than Ketris, too. My team would be something like this. Definitely do green. Green, red, if possible. You don't have any purple. There you go, Maze Banner. Class. Archer, maybe? Let's do one fight. It's on Blood Frenzy, so it's not going to be as impressive, but... Yeah, we need green. Of course not. There it is. Essence of Evil. I'm not a big Wand fan. I mean, I like Wand and it's never wrong, but... Oh, wow, they're killing me. Oh, wow. Trying to kill me. Trying to give me my first L of the day. The only one I'm scared of now. Okay, you're dead. Trying to give me my first L. See how I said you could lose it once every 20 fights or something? This is like our... Alright, still won though. Woo! A Blood Frenzy will get you sometimes, you know? They have 50% extra stats. I might use like a Swift Talisman on that. Like what else am I gonna use them for, you know? So we almost lost there. Let's do another fight. So that was fun. Yeah, Wand is good. Especially when you're like with this, I might be better for me to use Wand here because it's Blood Frenzy and stuff. I think other stuff might be faster sometimes than Wand. Wand casts and then it gets itself back up, then it casts and gets itself back up and casts. It's kind of like doing a dance. Sometimes people love to do dances. Get their stats super high and stuff like that. It's not always the fastest to be casting stuff over and over and over. It works, though. Purple. Alright, that was much better. Turn him to a frog. 68. 207. Did you not do any monolith battles? You had 0 VP trinket. Yeah, I haven't been doing them. I should. That'd be the next thing I would do. I do Citadel Wars fights, gold marks, then I would do monolith. I just haven't got. I need to start. That's the next thing I'm gonna add. I used to do them. It's for sure the next thing I'm adding to my dailies. Monolith battles. That was way better. Just get these gold marks, then I'll get out of here. Get out of y'all's hair. I'll go play by myself in the garage. Play with my wiener. And let's go in the middle. Weaken them. Get the kill. Weaken them. Hey. Thank you. See, I couldn't see how Wand would be faster in that fight, or the fight before that. But I am using Swift Talisman, so... I feel like sometimes, you guys know it, you know it. When you have the Wand in first slot, you cast it, and then you have to cast it again, and then you're casting it again. Sometimes. Sometimes it misses. But it's never the wrong choice, that's for sure. It's good. It's kind of like Ruby Weapon. If you can use Ruby Weapon, you're going to use it. If you can use Wand, you're going to use it. That's pretty quick for a Blood Frenzy there. Good time to use the Swift Talisman. Like, why not? They're going to make me do Blood Frenzy just to get my gold marks. It's a good time to whip out the... Why does it still say gold marks there? There's no way. I wonder if that's a visual bug. They already got them from there. Yep, it was just visual, see? What if I had done all 5 fights in a row again? Just because I thought I was getting gold marks. Called it. Alright, I think I'm going to walk off, you know, tell a good joke and walk off stage. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel down below, and I'll see y'all next time. Tell some people, man. Say Sunny Cool's been doing real good at the game. There's not that many people doing Gems of War anymore, you know? Like, he does it more than anybody at the moment. He does more Gems of War content than anybody out there right now, that of the top 4 at least. Let's show Sunny Cool some love. But yeah, I'm out of here. We'll see y'all. Have a good one. You're the best. Thanks for joining me today, Jets, Juan, Beg, Chad, Tyrion Shark. We got Jets, we got Beg, we got PJ, we got Mike, Cobra JD, PJ, Mike, Yandy, Tyrion. No train business at all, but Lips James got first place. Who's that? PJ? PJ got first place on the top fans, tied with Chad, and then you got Tyrion Shark and Beg and Sauna and Mike all tied for the next spots for YouTube's thing. But I'll see y'all. Thank you for joining me today. You could be anywhere else, and it does help a lot, you guys here hanging out with me, so I'm not all by myself. Have a good rest of your day. Peace out. Good luck in your Guild Wars. Go